Thousands of Chinese nationals are crossing the southern border. Griff Jenkins spoke exclusively with one of them.
Why did you come?
Take money.
Money?
Yeah.
For job?
Yeah.
And Griff Jenkins joins us now, fresh off his trip to California. Griff, what did you see?
Well, listen, I saw the next phase of the border crisis, and it's in California, but it's different, Todd and Carly, than what we saw in Texas, where Governor Abbott has put up the razor wire, those shipping containers to lock down and harden our border in places like Eagle Pass. Out there in Jacumba, California, it's wide open. And California is a sanctuary state, meaning by law, the city officials and local police, law enforcement cannot cooperate with people like Border Patrol and ICE to detain migrants. And don't forget that on January 1st, California became the first state to offer free health insurance to illegal migrants. Of the 21,000, we've been reporting 20,000. I'm here to tell you right now, it's more than 21,000 Chinese nationals have crossed the southern border since the fiscal year began on October 1st. More than 20,000 of the 21,000 in that San Diego sector right there. That's why that individual I spoke to said, hey, I'm here for the money. And as you know, just needing a job or better life does not qualify for asylum.
Well, I want to get to that. But before you say that, I want to focus on what you just said about the number of people that are going to San Diego, because it's a disproportionate number of Chinese nationals going to the San Diego sector. You and Malugin aptly reported it's because there's no security there. There's no vetting. There's no checking. Yeah. At least in Texas, there's something.
You know, I talk a lot to my Border Patrol sources and friends, Todd, and I was asking them a few weeks ago, I said, you know, where is it going? Where is it headed? And they said, it is the San Diego sector. You have a large number of individuals coming across there hitting the terror screening database. Why? Because I didn't speak just to Chinese. I spoke to 3 Syrian men. Malugin ran into some individuals from Kazakhstan. I talked to some Afghan nationals right before my last report 2 days ago. And then there's this. I wanted to show you this. I did bring this back to the Chinese, and I'm just going to hold these up. These are 4 ID cards, temporary Mexico visa cards that Chinese nationals have discarded on the ground. Why? Because they were granted temporary asylum in Mexico, but they don't want that. The goal is the U.S. to get free health insurance, to be released into the country. And by the way, we don't have repatriation with China, so many of these, maybe half or more, will be allowed to stay.
So I'm sure that those are scattered all over the ground on the California-Mexico border.
All over the open, rocky area, as Todd points out.
And then, you know, China is really the king of long-term planning to undermine the United States, whether it's with higher education or buying up farmland. So a lot of these people say that they're coming here for jobs, and I'm sure that's true. I mean, think about the COVID lockdowns that took place in China. But it also seems like it would be part of China's playbook to kind of disperse a couple people possibly for nefarious reasons, whatever it may be. And I think that's the real concern here when it comes to
So,
China.
Carly, you put your finger on it. I confirmed with a Border Patrol official that briefed last year Congress that told a House committee behind closed doors we're a little worried about the number of Chinese we're getting. At that time, it was in the RGV sector. It wasn't out west. And they briefed the lawmakers that they were concerned that there could be Communist Party ties to some of these individuals. Remember, a majority of these individuals are single adult males. But even aside from that, officials also tell me, even if they're not a spy for China, China is the #1 theft of intellectual property, IP. They invented it, and they're stealing it from our country blindly. That individual I talked to after I filmed him off camera, I asked him, what kind of job did you want to come and get? He said, a computer job. And so there's a fear that even individuals not working directly for the government may be here to steal our intellectual property.
Every single thing that you just said, and the people that you spoke to, we love America, we need a nice life, coming for jobs, none of that qualifies for asylum, and that is a key takeaway. Before we let you go, your hosts and friends, what else is coming up on the show?
Oh my gosh, we've got Fox and Friends. We're going to talk about Nikki Haley. She has a big announcement today. Who knows exactly what's going to happen? We've got Laura Ingraham on her big town hall with Trump, and of course, we've got William Byron talking about winning the Daytona 500. I don't follow it closely, but let me tell you, those highlights were something.
The man of the hour.
That's how Carly drives. I've seen it. It's scary. Griff, thank you. Looking forward to it.
Driven in 10 years, and honestly, everybody's
That's what it would look like. It would look like that right.
It wouldn't be too far off. Griff, thank you.
Have fun. Thank you, guys.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.